Alright, so what's up, guys? It is Bostondalamb. I'm coming in with another video. So before we go ahead and start, I'm just going to go ahead and start giving out reminders. I am live every single day on either TikTok, Twitch, or if not, I'm usually behind the scenes working on a video, much like I'm uploading now. So what this video is this is a league fight of me fighting a Hall of Famer, NBK star. He's a very good striker. He's very good at boxing, head movement. You guys are going to see, but I'm going to give you guys some of the reads that I was doing in this game because I think a lot of people were kind of confused about some of this stuff earlier in the year, me included. And now that like they're kind of like putting out more patches and kind of fixing some of the main issues we have, I think it would do us a lot better. Now, as you can tell for this fight, we're like sitting here and we're just trying to like get a read for each other. Like, he hit me with a really good head kick, and I'm not gonna lie, like it slowed me down a lot because the second he hit it, I immediately backed up to the fence. And as you can see now, I'm completely respecting his striking. Like I understand he has power, he has that on me with Justin Gaethje, so the best thing that I can do is try to work the body and try to like slow him down. It's a lot easier said than done. But the way how you kind of get to that is you have to mix it up, go high, low, and you want them to be worried about the head so much in some cases that they just ignore the body or their legs. Now, against someone who I would say is a Hall of Famer, someone who's literally won the belt multiple times in leagues, he's played top players in the world, he is one of the top players, it's not going to be that easy. It's definitely not going to be that easy. Like, because he knows the hustle. So, if I go and I try to do that exact same thing that he probably does just like me to everybody else and he tries to and I'm sitting here thinking it's going to work more so, if you will, let me correct that. It's not. This is the difference between high players and I would say low level players is low level players they only think of one strategy, and if you beat that strategy, you beat them. Or even like maybe one or two. Maybe they'll have one strategy, then if you beat them at that first one, they'll go to like their backup plan, and if you beat that, you win. When it comes to high level players, they have a bunch of strategies, and it doesn't matter what you throw at them because what makes a true high level player on this game is they're going to mix it up no matter the circumstances. If you pressure them, they have two or three different answers for that. If you want to play patient in kickbox, they have two or three patient answers for that. If you want to try to mix it up, maybe do the in and out footwork like I do sometimes, I guarantee you they're going to have an answer for that. Okay? As you can see here, like I'm still trying to like get on the body work. He completely pounced on me at the end of that round. Like he could have knocked me out. Like I'm not saying like it should have been a flash, but those were two bombs he threw at me, and mainly because I was sitting there trying to focus on kicking him in the body, and I was in boxing range. Like some of these are just things where it's like you kind of notice it as the match goes on. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I was nervous in that first round too. Like I mean, like I said, he's a Hall of Famer. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh man, like these things don't get me nervous. I'm the man of steel, whatever. Blah blah. Like, nah, man. Like I be trying to stay sharp. Like I be trying to choose the best shots as possible, trying to stay as precise as possible. And look what happens. He cut me wide open. Now the ball's all in his court. Now he can really get a doctor stop, whatever. But for me, I just need my game plan to keep going. So I'm trying to like work the high low. I know for a fact he was kind of guessing that I was going to go back to the body, especially because that was what I did all of the first round. But now that I mixed it up and I went to the head, it's going to make him think. He's going to stop. He's going to be like, okay, well, is he going to go to the head this time? Is he going to go to the body this time? Because now I've officially shown the threat. So this is kind of what it's about, guys. You want to make some reads like, yeah, this UFC is a lot more aggression based than past UFCs, I would say, at least from what I've seen. I wasn't necessarily playing the other UFCs at the same level that I would say I play this one, but with the other ones, from what I saw, it didn't seem to be that aggression based. Outside of two, I would say two was the exception. But on this one, you have to create offense. And if you're not creating offense, I'm sad to tell you, you're probably going to lose. Like, you can be a great counter striker, you can be good at it, but there's only but so much that you can do with it. Unless if you're the top level, top tier, it's not going to work. But to tell you the truth, when you go and you keep creating offense, there's multiple ways to create offense. You can create offense going off the front foot, you can create offense going off the back foot, you can create offense, like I said, using counter striking, which is a form of creating offense. It's one of many forms. You can stay at a distance, fight on the outside, but be an aggressive outside fighter like a Sean O'Malley, where you're creating the majority of your looks. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to wear down on the body. I can definitely tell he's starting to pay more attention to it. So now I'm starting to throw some up top looks, just trying to mix it up. Because the more I throw up top, the more it's actually going to keep him off guard. And the double kicks are very heavy too. I love those double kicks. If you watch me in UFC 4, you know I was in my bag with those. Now, as you can see, I'm completely chipping away at him. But remember, it's Justin Gaethje. He has power, so that's why you guys keep seeing me be patient like this, is because I know I can't just go rush in and just close it out quite the way how I want to. So let's get ready for this next round, people. Like, I will give Star all the credit, all the props in the world. Star is one of those people where it's like, I would love to train with a fighter like this. I would love to play with someone, because he genuinely gets me thinking. But also at the same time too, it's just like, when you have success and you manage to like kind of put on a show against one of those like top players, it makes you feel really good. So by this point, I have his head health down, his body health is getting low. I'm like, man, there's not really much that he can really try to do, right? So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna try to rush this. I'm gonna try to like start getting a little more aggressive. I was kickboxing the past 2 rounds. He expects me to kickbox. So if I get a little more aggressive, it should catch him off guard, right? Right? So we gonna mix it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Right there, you can see I caught him with the high-low combo. I have his head held down. I have his body held down. His stamina is low. He hit me with a beautiful rolling thunder right there. I think that's a goated move. Like, I think it's just a guy thing. Like everybody loves to throw a rolling thunder every once in a while. But excuse me, folks. But now I'm working the body, really trying to get on that. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the pressure applied to him, let him know that he's the one at the disadvantage here. And because his body health is so low, and I've really been at that for like maybe 2-3 rounds now. Now what I'm going to do is, when I go aggressive the next time, I'm going to try to go to the head. And to me, I think things like this, mixing it up, is kind of what it's all about, because he's expecting me to keep going back to that body because I have his body held so chalked. So what do? You maybe give him a look again. Then out of nowhere, mix it up. Go up top and keep going up top, because now he's expecting you to eventually go back to the body. And this is how you close out matches. Like, this is literally, guys, how you close out matches. So yes, he has the power advantage, but I made his power work against him because he was going to swing a lot more. And when he swung, I countered. And then when he would back up to think about it again, I would get a little bit aggressive. It's kind of like the cliche Bruce Lee saying, they'll be like water. Like, when he's pulling, I'm pushing. When he's pushing, I'm pulling. So I try not to be there in the way, just getting pieced on. Yeah, I messed up a few times in this round. I messed up a few times in the fight. Who doesn't mess up? It's not about perfection. It's about winning, though, people. So I just want to drop this for you guys. Like, this isn't really too much geared at, hey, use this combo, use this combo, use this combo. But this is more based around, like, IQ, things to look for, things to specifically look at. And especially when you're picking a type of matchup, I think styles make fights. So let's get it, people. We got a long year to go this year. Boston the Lamb, I'm signing out.